Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at how to set up custom send effects in AUM pre and post. So in a moment, I'm going to show you how all this is set up, how to customize it, name it, all the rest of it. It's all really easy. Channel 1 is my microphone. And then channel 2, we have Digisticks. And then we have 3 sends here, and they are here. It may look a bit much, but it gives you complete control over the effects in your mix on any particular instrument you choose. So without any of the effects applied, see all the faders are turned down. If I press play, all you're hearing is Digisticks. Okay, now if I bring up the reverb here, we're applying the reverb to Digisticks, and of course Flux Pro, and then Looperator, we can change the effects on the fly, of course. You see, the good thing about doing this is the fact that you can control the level of each of the effects without having to go into the effect. And you have complete control because you can see what's going on and you can hear the difference the effect is having on the sound from Digisticks. If we look at Looperator, I have the effects level set to wet. Okay, and also if we look at Flux Pro, if I go back to some of the things like the delay, click on here. Well, the mix has been modulated, but if it was like this, I'd have the mix turned up full. Mix is turned up full here. Because it's a send effect, we can control the level of the amount of signal going through with the fader instead. Now, this is all set up. If we long hold on any of these here, long hold, you'll see that it says pre, and then post, and then post. When it's on pre, what you'll hear is, and we can do this by turning these down. If it's set on pre, you will hear the effect even if I turn down Digisticks. So if I switch Digisticks on, and then bring up the level of the reverb, and then turn Digisticks down, all you're hearing now is the reverb signal, and that's full wet, of course, but now this is important because you don't really have the volume of the reverb is going to be set by this regardless of where this is. If this is set to pre, if we set this to post like the others are, now what happens is if we turn this down and turn this up, we turn the reverb full up now, and I turn the volume of Digisticks down, the reverb will drop in volume as well. Whereas again, if it's on pre, turning the volume of Digisticks down will leave the reverb in the mix. So for this, post is better because it gives you control over the relative level of everything. So in the sends themselves, you can leave these set on pre, because that gives you, let's change this patch as well to something like, I don't know, that one, just for fun. And that gives you the control over the mix. So that's better. Okay, so let's set one of these up from scratch so you can kind of understand how it works. If I scroll along here, I'll do it with my finger. See, I have Synth Master 1 here. If I open it up and play the keyboard, nice tinkly sound there, which is dry. I've taken any effects that were pre-applied off. And I'm going to add a MIDI track. I'm just going to rearrange that there by holding, dragging, and pulling this down. And then in here, I will place Riffer. And then I will send Synth Master 1 to Riffer, like this. Okay. And then I will open up Riffer and I'll just randomize some sort of sequence and set it. Let me just open up a bit more. I'll just set this at 1/8, so it's a bit slower. So if we let's turn Digisticks down for a moment, so we won't hear anything. And let's press play. And now you'll hear that Riffer is playing Synth Master 1. First of all, let's do a little bit of like customization. Let's tap on Synth Master 1, and at the header here, which says Synth Master 1, we'll long hold, and we'll just customize the color. We'll make it that color, and then just go save. And we'll do the same for Riffer. We'll open it up, and on the header, we'll just do this, customize color. And we'll do a blue for this, because it's like a blue. Okay. Now, in this first one, what we're going to do is tap it and go down to where it says bus send and open it. Now, we can either have it go to any of the other buses we have set up. For instance, if I choose reverb, you'll see it comes in straight away. And this is because we need to change this to post. And now we won't hear it at all, unless we bring the level up of Synth Master 1. And that's why pre and post is important. And then we can go here and control the level of the reverb from the reverb mix part, if you like. Let's take that out and set up a new one. So if we go down to bus send here, open this up and choose a new one, and you can have well, all the way up to P, and we're on D at the moment, so let's choose this. Okay, and then let's open another audio slot here, another slot, choose audio, and in the input part at the top, tap on this, go down to where it says mix bus, and choose D. Okay, and again we can go in here and say, oh, let's customize the color, let's make it like that color, and it will change both of them. And then what we do is we put the effect we want here. Okay, so for instance, let's put in black hole, because it's there. I mean, remember with this, it can stay on pre, it's fine. So now what we're sending is, let's turn black hole down. We're sending Synth Master 1 through here, which is mix bus D, and it's going to mix bus D here, and we'll output Synth Master 1 here, here through the reverb, but we'll still hear Synth Master 1. So let's play it again, and let's bring up black hole. Now, here's what I was saying about like your send levels. First of all, turn that full up. Okay, so anything that you're sending somewhere else and it's an effect, you might as well turn this full up, because it's working like a send effect. You've got control, so this might as well be full. Also, If we go in, now this is already assigned to mix, fortunately, but if it isn't, you can go in and just turn mix up full here. Go back here and you'll see that mix is up full. So it's already pre-MIDI mapped. Eventide have already done that for you. They've set it up. So you don't need to worry. Anyway, so now we've got the full wet mix here, but the dry mix is still here. So to keep things organized for yourself, again, tap on the node. So you could go, you could do either or. Let's do this one. Tap on node and we'll just call this, we'll call it black hole, and then just go save, and it's renamed there, and it's been renamed there. So this keeps you in control of your effects. You can see what effects going where. You can control the effect via this. So if we go all the way back here, you can add as many as you like. Just send all the information to just different mix bus slots. Or you could, if you wanted to, add another effect as well, and then those two effects would be combined with your one fader. Or you could just tap on here, add another audio channel, go here, go down to mix bus, go to, say, receive from bus E this time. Let's see. On here, you want to double another tap like this. Open that one, go down to bus send, and go to bus send E. So now this is passing. Again, we might as well turn up our mix here. And in this one, we'll add a some sort of delay. We'll add police delay here. I'm going to turn the dry wet up full, well, fullish. We'll turn this down. Make sure, remember, you want to be setting it to post, okay? And then we'll play it again, and we'll hear neither the reverb nor the delay because our faders are turned down for sending. We'll bring up the delay. So basically, this acts as your wet dry mix, okay? So it's brilliant because it just gives you total control over all your effects. So bit of black hole. And if we start off by, we'll switch it on and we can bring Digisticks back in. We can control our mix. Of our effects. On the fly. And that's basically that. It's really, really, really cool. And more control than you'll ever need. And don't forget, you always have the option of pre and post. So say you did just want to be able to hear either any of these effects on their own. So for example, with this synth master, let's set both of these to pre, like this. We can turn this down. Let's make sure Digisticks is turned down just for this part. Don't forget as well also turn your levels up. So now when we play, we'll take them down and then fade them back in. So now when we play, all we'll hear is the effect. Awesome. Guys, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a Patreon. Oh, also as well, before we go, Patreon, that would be real helpful, making a super thanks. We can, again, you can always just change the colors, save, and also say, you could just say, okay, well, this is a delay, so delay, save, and it sends it in all relative positions for this send. Okay, brilliant, top job, cool beans. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you later. Ta-da!